Hey YouTube, I got another video review for you today. This one is from a company by the name of CREEKKOOLER. There's their website. It's www.creekkooler. Cooler is spelled with a K.com. And this is a made in the USA product. And this is called their pup. The reason they call it the pup is this is the smaller version of the original CREEKKOOLER. It's half the size. This one here is 15 quart. And I just wanted to run through and show you some of the features and, just give you an idea of where this thing might be useful. It's mostly marketed towards kayakers and, as a cooler, but truthfully, you could use this thing for really anything. You could use it for kayaking as dry storage. You could use it as like for a pool party. If you want to just leave this thing floating in your pool, I think that'd be really cool. Or if you've got a dock party, tie this thing off to the dock and there you go. You got a floating cooler. You could take it to the beach with you. And, this thing just has endless possibilities. I mean, you could just use it as a regular cooler. It's got a nice carry-in handle. And, this thing's really light, and one thing that I noticed when I first seen it was like, that thing looks really thin, but it's not. It's double walled and it's got insulation in there. It's a blow molded cooler and, it's just built like a tank. So you can see right here on the lid, it tells you to turn to the left to loosen it and the lid pops off. It's got like a little O-ring seal right in here. It's like a weatherproof type seal. And let's see if you can kind of see how thick this thing is. Oh, you see how it's put together right in there. But it's fairly thick. You're not gonna break through it. I can guarantee you that. But it's got two cup holders, one here on this side and one here on this side. And then right here, this little hole right there, I bet you can't never guess what that's for. It's actually for a little flag, like at the 4th of July when they have those little bitty flags that's probably about a foot tall. That's what that's for, that little hole. You can stick a little flag in there just to show your patriotism. Plus, it is a made in the USA company, so that'd be cool to have a flag on there, just representing. A lot of these coolers are made in China these days, so hey, there you go. You can tell this thing's been put together really, really well. It's got all these fasteners all the way around it, so it's not gonna break. I mean, you can definitely feel that this thing is a quality piece. And, this thing has a 24 hours of ice retention. So that's pretty good. It holds 15 12-ounce cans of your favorite beverage or plus 10 pounds of ice. So, it's hard to believe that, that many drinks and ice will fit down in here, but it will. It's a 15 quart. So, this is just a heavy duty cooler. What more do you want? I mean, I think it retails for like $117.95. But if you compare that to some of the other coolers, I think you're getting a good cooler for the money. Plus, this thing floats, and it's just lighter to me than like a rotomolded cooler. So for me, it's easier to carry. Plus, you ain't got to use both hands to carry it. Since you have just one hand, you can just let the cooler dangle. Where a rotomolded cooler is so heavy, you've really got to carry it most of the time with two hands, just because they're so heavy. But one thing that I added to the cart on this one is the tow strap. And I was sitting there thinking, well, these guys are probably going to send me like just a piece of rope but that's not at all the case. This thing has these little quick disconnects. I'll flip it over where you can see, and you know, it just pops on and off real easy. And then it's fastened with this 8-foot long bungee cord. And then towards the center, it's got this CREEKKOOLER float, so your line doesn't fall down into the water. But it's adjustable, so you know, if you wanted to move the floating part of it, you can. But guys, you know, I could go on and on and on about this thing, but the true test is to take it out and use it. So there will definitely be a part 2 to this video. So make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notifications button at the top. And be watching out for the next video, because it's coming. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. And just stay tuned. One thing I wanted to mention, if you're into kayaking like I am, check out my Facebook page. It's called KAYAK Trailer Mods. Just put it in the Facebook search and punch in KAYAK Trailer Mods, and you'll probably see a lot of pictures of this thing in there on my trailer. And so, you know, all right, talk to you guys later.